Testing of a diode. Testing of a diode means to check whether your diode is in working condition or a healthy condition or in a faulty condition. Before testing a diode, the first step is we need to identify the terminals of the diode. We know that our diode is of two terminal. One terminal is anode and the another terminal is cathode. As we have already seen, to identify the terminals of a diode, the terminal at which we are having a gray ring or the silver ring, that is called as cathode or the negative terminal, and the another terminal is called as anode or the positive terminal. Now, first to check our diode, we are using multimeter. So the first step is to place the knob of a multimeter to ohm reading as shown in the diagram. Right, we are placing the knob where the ohms value are written. Now, the second step is we are connecting our positive terminal of the multimeter to the positive terminal of the diode and the common terminal or the negative terminal of the multimeter with the cathode of our diode. So this type of connection is called as forward bias. During this forward bias, if we are getting the value of the resistance is very low, and on reversing the value, that is on connecting positive terminal of the multimeter with cathode and negative terminal of the terminal with anode, and if the value of resistance is very high, we can say that our diode is in okay condition or it is a healthy diode. Whereas if in both the cases, that is in forward bias and reverse bias, if the value of the resistance is very low, we can say that our diode is faulty or it is a short diode. And if we are getting the value of the resistance very high, that means diode is open and again it is a faulty diode. So simply by connecting our diode in forward bias and reverse bias and checking the value of the resistance, we can find whether our diode is a healthy diode or a faulty diode. So if we are getting very low value in forward bias and very high resistance in reverse bias, that means our diode is a healthy diode.